lips till I feel okay. Bite my tongue so there's nothing to say. And I think I should run away, but it's something about the city making me feel like I just gotta stay.
Today on Rockstar Bites, I'm making my favorite snack, salsa verde. This is a good dish for family parties, gatherings, or just to eat by yourself. Alright, let's get started. So first, I have about 3 pounds of washed and peeled tomatillos. Then I have about a bunch of fresh cilantro, less than a quarter of an onion, tablespoon of garlic, about 5 to 6 Serrano peppers depending on how spicy you like it. I made this mixture of salt, pepper, and garlic powder, some oregano, and some chicken bouillon. There are different ways you can prepare this, but personally I like to boil my tomatillos with my serrano peppers and my onion all together until the color changes. Also, for a regular single serving, you won't need as many tomatillos. You'll probably be good with about a little less than 2 dozen. I'm just making a ginormous serving because I literally eat this every single day. I literally bleed salsa verde. But also I want to take some to my family. And also I'm going to have some chilaquiles for breakfast. So if you want to make a smaller serving, go ahead. You're just going to let this boil on the stove until the color starts to go from a green to like a brownish color. Once my veggies are done boiling, I'm going to transfer them over to the sink. I have a wire basket that I'm going to pour them into just to strain out all of that extra water. I'm gonna shake it just to make sure I get most of that water out because these tomatillos trap water. Okay, now we're finally ready to blend it. So get your tomatillos, serranos, and onions that you've boiled and try to fit them all in that blender. Like I said, I made a huge serving, so I'm gonna have to try to blend some of this down in order to fit the rest of my ingredients. The moment she realized it was too much. If everything fits in your blender perfectly, feel free to skip this step. I'm just doing this because, like I said, I made way too much. So now that it's blended down, I'm gonna add my cilantro to the blender. I'm gonna add my garlic to the blender. I'm gonna add my salt, pepper, and garlic powder mixture to the blender. And I'm also going to add some oregano. Okay, now slap that lid on there and let's get blending. I probably blend it for about a minute. I just like to make sure it gets very chopped up. You want to use the puree setting, and then it should look something like this. I don't see many people doing this step, but I'm going to show you because this is how I make it. You're going to take it to the stove, get a saucepan, add some oil just to the bottom of the pan. Heat up the oil and move it around so that it covers the bottom of the pan. Then I'm going to take my metal basket and strain the salsa from the blender into the pan just to make sure the consistency is a little bit more thin. If you prefer chunky salsa, go ahead and skip the straining part. Now I'm throwing in 2 cubes of chicken bouillon to my hot salsa, and you're just going to mix it until it dissolves. It's looking and smelling so good. I cannot wait to eat this. Once it's ready, go ahead and transfer it into your serving dish. If you're planning on storing this, you can store it in an airtight container in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 days. Now it's ready, so I'm gonna grab my chips and I'm gonna dig right in. It's very hot, so be careful not to burn your mouth, even though it's so worth it. Salsa verde goes well with tortilla chips, chilaquiles. You could also put it on top of any of your food, dip your burritos in it, put it on your tacos. It's so universal and it's so delicious. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment on what you want to see me make next on Rockstar Bites.